Chinese counterpart, Xi Jinping, in Beijing. Security, COVID, and the climate change, top issues as African leaders meet in Ethiopia. And the Moroccan rescuers reach a delicate stage in rescue of a boy. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held talks with the Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping in Beijing. China and Egypt share similar visions and strategies in defending their own interests, pursuing common development, enhancing the people's well-being, and promoting fairness and justice in the world. The details follow.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on Saturday held talks with his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping in Beijing. The Chinese leader welcomed President al-Sisi's visit to Beijing, which he said would contribute to boosting distinguished relations between the two countries. Presidential spokesperson Ambassador Bassam Radi said the Chinese president praised the comprehensive strategic partnership that binds the two nations at all levels, particularly in economic and commercial domains. Xi added that the visit would contribute to boosting bilateral ties and enhancing political consultation between both countries on regional and international issues. For his part, President al-Sisi affirmed that Egypt is keen to build on the momentum and fruitful results of the regular meetings between senior officials in Egypt and China in order to have further mutual cooperation and coordination in many fields, including trade, economic and developmental ones. Egypt also seeks to attract further Chinese investments in different sectors, as President al-Sisi affirmed that China is one of the most important sources for direct foreign investments, so Cairo aims to exchange the advanced technology and experience with Beijing to serve a number of Egypt's economic sectors. Both leaders also discussed means on cementing the current cooperation between both countries in several sectors, including the domains of scientific research, communications, pharmaceutical industries, and the manufacture of COVID-19 vaccines. They also probed means to increase trade exchange and reviewed a number of joint projects. The two leaders also discussed a number of regional and international issues of common interest, including the issue of the controversial Grand Ethiopian Dam, the Palestinian cause, and crises in Libya, Syria, and Yemen.
Afterwards, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi attended a banquet hosted by the Chinese President Xi Jinping to honor the heads of states and governments participating in the opening ceremony of the 24th Winter Olympics. President al-Sisi held a string of talks with a number of world leaders, including the Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan and Uzbekistan's President Shavkat Mirziyoyev. The President also held talks with the Abu Dhabi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Qatar's Emir Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, and the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Palestinian Prime Minister Mohammed Shtayyeh urged the African Union to withdraw the Israeli observer status as the heads of state from the body met for a two-day summit. He said that Israel should never be rewarded for the violation and for the apartheid regime that it does impose on the Palestinian people. The dispute erupted last July when Musa Faki Mohammed, the chair of the African Union Commission, accepted the Israeli accreditation to the bloc. Powerful African Union member states protested the decision, saying that they had not been properly consulted and that the move contradicted the African Union statements supporting the Palestinian territories.